Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Shiv Study Studio. So without any further ado, let's jump into the topic. Okay, now we all don't feel like studying because we don't find any purpose in it, right? And why? Because physics is very tricky, and chemistry is too many chemicals, I understand, and biology it's invisible, maths too calculative. Well, now let's put studies aside. Let's think about life. Let's take 30 days challenge of any life goals like oil pulling, taking a brisk walk for 30 minutes, or reducing your screen time. I know you're very interested into it, and maybe that's the reason why they're very trendy. Social media ka zamana hai. So why am I actually talking this? It's because in this modern era we tend to use phone even though if we don't want to, because we use this and all. So they have lot changed in this modern era, from offline to online recorded classes, from making books to videos, from making notes to pdfs and printouts, right? It's very easily accessible. If everything is easy, then that is what is actually making you lazy. Yeah, this is what exactly is happening in our lives, right? If something is too easily accessible, you cannot appreciate it. And now what to do, like we got to know this. So I'll tell you two things. First one is, now we are living in a modern era, social media era, so make it trendy or else make it uneasy for yourself. I know most of the preference will be for making it trendy. How to study in a trendy way? Wow. So first is making pretty notes, taking inspiration on the walls, listening to the background music which help you focus more, going to a cafe, or else using some kind of apps to reduce the study time. So these are what I have seen mostly. But if you ask me, I would rather tell, no matter how many trendy tips you follow, it is still accessible. So I choose to do make things uneasy for me, because you can't appreciate it until unless you sweat for it. Okay, you can't appreciate if it's easy for you. Let's start appreciating making a little bit uneasy for ourselves. Now let's go reverse and just recall things. Okay, physics, it's tricky but thoughtful, which we need in every moment of our life. Chemistry, chemicals, right? But everything in this world has its own formula. And biology, there is a microscopic world that we don't know. And maths, you cannot get onto a higher pedestal without calculations. They worth your time and are purposeful. The first mistake that we do is we look at it as a subject, not as a purposeful thing. The topic, the formula, each and everything that you're reading as a subject is the sweat of a scientist, their hard work. And the vaccine that you're reading today in biology is what saved us in COVID, right? So what made them scientists, what made them stand out is very simple. They have seen worth in the subject, worth in everything that they have learned. Well, okay, if it is accessible, two things we see, right? If something is easily accessible, two things you can observe in yourself. One, laziness. Two, fear of hard work. There is nothing else, everything is accessible. Now what do I mean by that? It means nothing but, you got a doubt, go google it. Now is the solution is yours or the google's? I'll tell you a small story. Well, I have cracked a 3-line equation in 1 line in my college days, because I didn't google it. Google didn't give me that answer. It is the practice that my mind have gone through, right? So don't make it so easy for yourself where you forget practicing. Well, now practice doesn't mean that you have to sit for hours and hours in front of the book. No, it's not equal to number of hours that you spend, but is actually depends on the consistency that you're doing. Even a half an hour every single day can change your world, can change your life. That is what I meant. Okay, I'll end this video by giving you a one last tip, that is 7 times rule, which means if you get a doubt, try to solve it for 7 times. Seventh time you will end up with solution. If you still didn't, then go and seek help from someone. Well, seeking help is not at all wrong, you can go and seek. But let me tell you one thing, the choice that you make to solve by yourself will make you look towards the solution, is what makes you genius. That's all for today's guys. I hope you like this video. Please stay healthy and stay focused. Bye.